All right, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another market analysis. Today is Friday, June 14th. Want to go over a few things here with you guys. Mainly, I'm going to be covering this Bitcoin short that we took inside of the Pro Discord, and we literally got, almost as perfect of an entry as you possibly could have gotten. I'll throw a screenshot up on the screen here of exactly where we entered. Now, this was a higher risk short position, just because we weren't at the clear range highs, but this met all my confluences. And the thesis behind this one was that this was a fake pump up on a news day, right? We swept the lows, fake pump up right into our key resistance zone, right into this key resistance zone. It was actually a 1 hour resistance zone at the time, and we also have this huge imbalance here, which hasn't been filled yet to the 50% level. So that kind of acts as the barrier when I enter a short position. So this is something I like to do when I take positions, right? If I have a key level in mind, if there's an order block or a fair value gap directly behind that level, that kind of acts as a barrier. So in this case, where I'm entering at a resistance zone, I was also entering at this bearish order block, key fib, right? A lot of confluences there, but my stop loss is going to be above this bearish order block. So this is going to act as protection. So even if price does come up to sweep these highs, we're most likely going to see some sort of rejection here at the 50% mark of this fair value gap. So that was a great trade, and we took all of our profits right here at this support zone. Right here at this support zone is when we took all of our profits. I said, all right, we're back to support. And now people are getting overly bearish here. Guys, again, we're trading inside of a range. This is when you want to be looking for longs, right? It doesn't mean you want to be longing necessarily, but it means you want to be looking for long positions, right? There's nothing telling us to go mega short here. All we're doing, if anything, we're seeing bullish divergences as price is remaining flat, right? You guys can see this, right? Price is remaining relatively flat, and the momentum here on our easy oscillator, be sure to click the first link in the description below to get the easy algo trading indicator sweep, is forming bullish divergences. So to me, I want to be looking for longs here, if anything, right? So, everyone getting bearish actually makes me a little bit more bullish here because we are at support. Now, if we are to lose these lows, because there is a lot of liquidity here, right? There is a lot of liquidity here, at these lows that have not been swept. You can even say this is an equal low right here. We didn't really sweep this low yet. So maybe your thesis is, you want to see a sweep of these lows. We have multiple trade ideas now, right? Because if you want to see a sweep of those lows, sure. We also have a bullish order block here, right, using the market mind indicator, that we can see a reaction from. So in this case, your long trigger would be a reclaim of this support zone here, this 2 hour, 1 hour support zone, right? If we go to a 1 hour time frame, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. A reclaim of these lows here, right? So a sweep and then a reclaim, that would be your long trigger with your stop loss below that swing low. And you'd be targeting probably these highs up here, right? This equal high as your first TP, and then possibly this as your second TP, right? So a 4 risk to reward ratio. Very good long thesis right there. Now, if we are to fail this level with bearish displacement and we are not able to reclaim, we're still in bullish market structure here on a higher time frame. We're still seeing, higher highs and higher lows, right? So this is kind of our main low that I'm watching here, right? If we close below this low, then, that is when structure can shift bearish again, right? But we can still go down here, guys, fill this imbalance and continue higher. And this is a perfectly healthy retrace. In fact, this is also the golden pocket from this swing low to this swing high. So this is on a slightly higher time frame. I'd be looking to take a long here, somewhere at around this 62, 63K level is really going to be a good long position, right? A ton of confluence. We have these bullish order blocks, this bullish fair value gap that needs to get filled, this golden pocket fib, and even if we take the mid-range, right? So if we grab the 0.5 fib here, let's go to our range fib, right? The range fib. So here we go, boom, right? This is our range, even the 0.5. This is a very healthy retrace. So this to me is my first area that I'm looking to take a long position at. Right, my first area I'm looking to take a long position at. I believe we also have a trend line on like a daily time frame as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we have a trend line here on a daily time frame as well. So a ton of confluence, in this area right here that I'd be looking to take a long position at, right? I will long this 99 times out of 100 because all of my confluences are met. We have the 0.5 fib, right? The mid-range. We're sweeping these lows, right? We're taking all of this liquidity here, right into our imbalance in 0.5 fib, right? And then we continue higher. So this is another scenario I see playing out. Obviously, we want to see how price reacts once price hits this level. We don't want to see a strong dump all the way through, with bearish fair value gaps. That's going to invalidate our idea. But I would be interested in a long here. I want to see how price plays out. And also, if we look at the oscillator here, the oscillator is approaching that oversold zone, right? Telling us that longs are going to be valid here pretty soon. And even right here, I can't even look at this level until we lose this current support. So again, if you were to take a long here, I can't blame you because you have to treat a range as a range until proven otherwise. Now, the reason I'm not personally going to be longing here is because of all this liquidity here that I want to see swept. And I do believe that the USDT dominance is going to see one more leg up as well. But the USDT dominance is looking pretty bullish here. I want to see one more leg up here on the USDT dominance to fill this imbalance right here. Right, fill this imbalance. We also have that order block there. This is going to be, where I want. Oh, here we go. This is better. You can clearly see this huge bearish fair value gap here. I'd like to see us fill the 50% mark of this fair value gap and then continue down, right? So, and that would also add confluence to our Bitcoin long here, where Bitcoin would do the opposite, right? So Bitcoin's going to go down, fill the imbalance, and then continue higher. So this is kind of the main level that I'm looking at here for a Bitcoin long. So yeah, I know this was a shorter market analysis, but wanted to cover, why I took that short position previously, and then what I'm looking at now currently for a long position. Now, make sure if you don't have the easy algo indicators to click the first link in the description below. We are giving these setups every single day, as well as signals, market analysis, daily insights. I mean, you guys name it. We have everything inside the Pro Discord. If you're not inside it, you're really missing out. So make sure to click the first link in the description below. That's it from me. I'll see you guys next video.